Hello everyone, Jack here from Second Gear and welcome back to Dishonored. So I think it's about time we found out who this mysterious friend is that actually helped us escape prison and believes that one, we are innocent, and two, we need to be protected in order to take down the goddamn bastards that betrayed us.
There. Best join them. They'll help you get whoever really killed the Empress.
Hockey dokie boss. Yep, unbreakable metal door. Really? Unbreakable?
We found our man.
Really?
Even after 6...
We can continue this later, Lord Pendleton. The man of the hour is here. Corvo, I'm Admiral Havelock, a true servant of the Empire, like you. Until the Lord Regent purged those of us who wouldn't recognize his claim on the throne.
And I'm Lord Trevor Pendleton. I represent the nobility in our
Such
group.
British
We
names,
all
oh my
act as
god.
here at the Hound Pits pub.
This is a momentous occasion, Corvo. I'm going to come out with it. We've been building a coalition of loyalists, aimed at ending the Lord Regent's tyranny and restoring the throne.
At risk of execution, we're committed to finding young Lady Emily and seeing her crowned as Empress.
We've got big plans, but we can't do any of it without you.
Okay.
We need your skills, your ability in a fight, and in helping us, we're going to help you destroy the men who murdered the Empress.
Sorry, you must be exhausted. We can discuss this further after you've recovered. But before you retire, you should introduce yourself to Piero. He's challenging at times, but his industrious mind buys him that right.
Yes.
Which...
Piero's as much an artist as a technician. He's going to be crafting the gear you'll need. Go talk to him, and then get some sleep. We
Okay.
can talk more when you've rested.
So he's basically the Leonardo da Vinci of this world, I'm most likely guessing. The Lord Regent is a shriveled prick and a liar. Wait, did it say is? I was expecting for it to have has, not is.
I'll be crafting your weapons and gear.
Wonderful.
All custom work. For you, I will create the tools of a master assassin.
Oh, how lovely. And this is our mask,
No!
right?
This cannot happen now. The tank of whale oil is running.
What machinery runs
Will
on
you
whale
bring the
oil?
tank from upstairs, please, while
a
I
bit
hold
messed
this
up, don't you
nice
think?
and careful. Oil's unstable. When it explodes,
Yep, that's our
there's a
mask.
terrible mess.
Okay, we might as well read this. We might as well not read this. You know what, I'm just going to leave this here in case you guys want to read it, so you can just pause right now. And right now. Okay. Alright, moving on. We are going to read this, though. Piero's request is denied. Piero, no, I will not sign off these purchases. A bag of powdered crystal Tyvian ore? What's wrong with the metals in Bristol? King Sparrow feathers. If you need feathers, sacrifice your own pillow. Maybe at the academy, everything you needed was paid for by tariff and handed out willy-nilly. But this is my bar, or what's left of it, and we're operating on a budget. We're running low on oil, food, elixir, building materials, and everything else. So you've just got to slow down. While I'm footing the bill, I will not approve your purchases unless they're absolutely required. No more copper wire or special herbs. If you need those things, go out and scavenge them. Half the city is in ruins, and no one is going to miss any of that old crap you seem to need. Admiral Havelock. All right. Well, we get medicinal herbs and tin of Pratchett jellied eels again. Ugh. I couldn't think of anything worse than jellied eels. Trunk? What's in the trunk? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Dead counter responsibilities. Excerpt from a manual on the new City Watch procedures. Commissioned by the Lord Regent in the face of the growing plague crisis, the dead counter is a position that will only be given to officers, usually of junior or middle grades. In most matters of edict or curfew enforcement, these officers will defer to the acting officer on duty. However, any dead counter will have a command in situations related to the plague and handling of the dead, including those with late-stage plague symptoms called weepers in common parlance. Parlance? What the hell kind of word is that? Starting in the month of rain, interested officers may apply for the test and, if accepted, for the 2-week training tour. Pay will be administered in coin and rations of elixir at 1 1/2 pay, normal pay grade. Okay, so time and a half. Whale vivisections. Well, if you guys wish to read that, then there's that. Okay. Whale oil processing. I really could not care less. Ooh, hemlock essence. Fair enough. Whale oil refilling station. Sokolov no longer has the upper hand with regard to supplies of whale oil. The good admiral has paid for the installation of my own system, which will enable me to work in this place. The oil tank dispenser, when activated, will produce an empty vessel for filling. When the empty tank... Okay, we really don't need to read this, to be honest.
The Academy teaches that absurd idea that the energy in whale oil arises from the need to maintain life functions at extreme ocean depths. The pressure and the cold are too much to endure without it. I speculate that a human being might, by a process of adaptation, produce high-energy humors in the body. I could build a tank that would slowly increase pressure on a subject over a long period of time, and then observe them for years if need be, to see if the formulation of energetic substances develop. Surely the Empress would be able to furnish me with facilities subject to the necessary
Perfect.
The human testing to turn them into whale oil producers, or not whale oil, but you know.
Thank you, Cole.
Human oil.
Here, see? The assassin's mask. You're a wanted man, so everyone...
And if you missed the first episode, guys, we are going for a chaos playthrough, so that basically means killing everything and then avoiding the humongous amounts of rats that will come through our face.
There. Can you see normally? Send lens out of alignment. There. Better now? I could create
don't
more
know.
for you. Upgrades for your gear, weapons,
Munitions.
But our situation here is desperate. Scavenge the city for valuables, and I will resell them on the black market. That should give us the money to craft the things we need.
Okay.
Tell me what I can make for you.
Well, yeah, let's have a look. Right, what can we get? We can get crossbow bolts, sleep bolts, bullets, spring razor. What is that? A trap that can be placed on nearly any surface. That could be pretty good. Rewiring tool allows you to rewire circuitry and turns security systems to your advantage. Consumed on usage. Grenades. I'd rather get an upgrade or two. Mask optics, bullet capacity, bolt capacity, grenade capacity. What's optics? To magnify your view. I don't see that being that good. Bone charm. We haven't actually got any bone charms yet, so yeah. Sword upgrade, or should we get? You know, we're going to get the crossbow upgrades, I think. So we're going to get the accuracy. We can't afford anything else. Son of a bitch.
You must be exhausted.
Yes, I am. Can I go to sleep now?
You get some sleep. Your life will get even more difficult soon. You should rest while you can.
If you shut up. Yes, you're right. I'll head to my room.
Sleep well.
Don't teleport me to my room. Please. Don't do it. No! Somewhere else. And I'm awake! Alrighty. What have we got here? Just random stuff. Okay. Can I produce my sword? No, I cannot. Or unsheath it, whichever you prefer. Drink from the sink. You know, it's probably going to kill us because of, you know, the plague and everything. Ah. Okay, this has just tricked my message. My memory. A visit from a stranger. Toto, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore. Yeah, you don't say. Everything has gone upside down and back to front.
Hello, Corvo.
Hello. Who are you?
Your life has taken a turn, has it not?
Indeed.
The Empress is dead. Her precious daughter Emily is lost somewhere in the city, and you will play a pivotal role in the days to come.
I'm gonna butcher everything.
For this, I have chosen you and drawn you into the void.
Because you know I've asked my permission.
I am the outsider, and this is my mark. There are forces in the world and beyond the world. Great forces that we call magic. And now, these forces will serve your will.
Okay.
Use this newfound power. My gift to you. Come find me.
How am I meant to find you when you are in the void, my friend? Power, blink. Really? We actually get blink straight off the bat? That's awesome. Press LT to execute a fast and stealthy forward dash through the world. It can also be used to move up and down, but the distance is reduced. Aiming at ledges will allow you to blink forward and climb up. Okay. Right, well, let's get the hang of this then. It's been a bit of a while. So you can just go whoop and blink over here. Why have you got to show me the Dead Empress? Fallen Letter. Oh, there's a chest. Piero's Spiritual Remedy. Okay, so now we've got to deal with mana as well. Alright, let's read this. You cannot save it, you cannot save it. Okay, I'm guessing that's just going to repeat. Yeah, Blink is kind of awesome. And wouldn't you love to have this ability in real life? Wait, can we just... Whoop! There we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are they just going to snatch Emily? Corvo, I am very sad. They say that you're dead like mother, but I'm gonna have to put this note in a little. Jesus Christ! But I'm going to put this note in a bottle and throw it into the river because I do not believe them. Living here is very strange. I do not like it. So please come find me if you can. Thank you for actually being able to spit some words out of your damn mouth. These two they look deformed, like what, 3rd generation of inbred? I don't even know. Poor Emily. We'll find you, little girl. Don't you worry. And I want some of this. Thank you. We don't actually need to drink any. And this is that twat. Planning his assault on the city, no doubt. Any letters? Nope. No letters. Okay. Ah. I forgot about these guys. These guys are not fun to deal with. They're horrible, in fact. What is... Okay, it's just a lamppost. I thought that was a creature up there. I was about to go, what the hell? Alright. We're getting the hang of Blink pretty quickly, to say the least. Use Blink to climb up then off the edge of the roof or higher surfaces. We do not go down there, that is for damn sure. Candles, blow them out. Why not? If I remember right, there should be like a combat training exercise.
Days that follow, your trials will be great, Corvo.
No doubtably.
Seek the ancient runes bearing my mark in the lonely places of your world, and at shrines raised in my name. These runes will grant you powers beyond those of other men.
Like the assassins, it seems.
To help you find these runes, I give you this. The heart of a living thing, molded by my hands.
You're a bit twisted, aren't you, my friend?
With this heart, you will hear many secrets, and it will guide you toward my runes, no matter how they may be hidden.
Well, at least that's going to be easy to find them.
Listen to the heart now, and find another rune.
Yeah, okay. Okay, it's literally down there. And it's going to be another... Equipping the heart in your left hand helps you locate bone charms and bone charms or runes even through walls. The heart beats and lights up when you're facing a bone charm or rune. And it beats faster as you get closer. The heart will whisper secrets if you press LT while targeting a person or location. I never knew that, actually.
This place is the end of all things, and the beginning.
So kind of like purgatory of some sorts.
All of time's meaning is here. Neither seconds, nor centuries.
You're a really dark
Someday
person, aren't
this
you?
place will devour all the lights
Oh my
in
god.
the sky.
I was kidding, but nope, you are a real twisted voice.
The one who walks here is all things. Cradle songs of comfort and bones gnawed by teeth.
Hit down here, yep, seems to be. Alright. Here's the rune. Now can I just switch you out for Blink? Oh, that was too close. There we go. And this is a rune. Rune or bone charm. Gotta keep a lookout for them. What are we gonna get? You've collected some runes. Open the journal and go to powers section to exchange them for powers. Okie dokie. Alright, what do we got? We got Dark Vision. We got Blink. We already have Blink. Possession, Bend Time, Devouring Swarm, Wind Blast, Shadow Kill, Agility, Bloodthirsty, Vitality, Health Increased. Dark Vision. See in the dark and and see living beings through walls, including their fields of vision. Representations of the sounds that you make are also visible. Alright, so there's level 2 as well. And level 2 gives you useful objects and security systems through walls as well. Should we go for possession? No, you know what? Let's... Hold on. No, that costs 2. Let's go for dark vision. Okay. Well, we already read that, so it's alright.
How you use what I have given you falls upon you, as it has to the others before you.
So you're telling me I'm not special?
Now
well,
I return you to your world, but know that I will be watching with great interest.
well, I'll turn away for whenever I meet someone because I'm going to be butchering them. Safe to say. Hidden in an old bar on the river, your new allies have a plan to share with you. Meet with the loyalists in a circle to learn what they've got in mind. Oh, okay. Alright, so now we are some magical son of a bitch. Right, so we're actually back home, or our temporary home. Bone charms. Bone charms provide small supernatural benefits. Locate them by listening for the song they emit. By default, you can activate 3 bone charms at once. The bone charms in the bone charm section of the journal. Okay, bone charm. Mysterious mystical fish artifact. So many bone charms. What the hell? Oh dear God, no. Just no. Rumors and sightings, Dord. So if you guys want to read this, there is that one. There is this one. And oh my God. Yeah. Jesus Christ. And we got another artifact. Mystical Wolfhound artifact. Why are there so many bone charms? What the hell? I don't remember this being here in the last one. Oh dear God, the books are ridiculous. Mystical Whale. Bone charm, and a book. What the hell was this about? Journal of Granny Rags. Why am I getting so many bone charms? Your power effects are slightly improved. I wouldn't mind having that. While rats can be consumed for mana, could be good. White rats won't attack you. Shot whiskey bottles explode with greater intensity. Oh. Win sword versus sword contests more frequently. Brief capacity underwater is increased slightly. Delicate touch, break glass, sound is moderately reduced. Drop assassination gives you a bit of health. Swim speed increased slightly. Enemies will miss more often with arrows and bolts. We just got a load of them. What the hell? Well, we might as well... Wait, can we have 6? We can have 6 at one time. White rats can be consumed for ammo. Fencer, good lungs, delicate touch, and river affinity. Yeah, that should do. How comes we got so many? I swear that didn't happen before. Mystical rat artifact, good God. Royal spy, are there any others? There's a coin. Nothing else? No other thousands upon thousands of bone charms? Well, alrighty. Well, let's try this dark vision. So we can see the living things through the floor and the field of vision, exactly what it said. Wonderful. Well, let's get Blink out, because Blink's probably going to be our main source of fun around here. Alright, we made it to the rooftops. Wait, maybe we should listen to the harp. Where's the harp? Okay, we have a rune over here. Yep, well, we're going to go over here and grab the rune. Crab, full damage. Damn. It doesn't seem far away.
Somewhere in the basements below, hound kills hound, and money changes hands.
Okay, and there's a fish over here.
Such laughter, and they're singing the old songs, linking arms. But that was from a happier time.
Is that fish gonna try and eat me? No? Okay. Rune for me. The powers you obtain from runes can be used creatively to defeat enemies or move throughout the environment. Blink from roof to roof, possess rats and fish, and slow time before rushing a group of enemies. Again, quite a few different ways you can use these things then. Alright. Now let's just blink our way back. Use the heart to find the rune near the Hound Pits pub. Damn it. There we go. It's nice that we can use it on the surface of the water though. It's going to save us a little bit of time in the long run. Alright, let's go see these people then. Damn loyalists. Or should we explore a little bit? I think we can do a little bit of A, a little bit of B. So we got whiskey, which is the... We can shoot them to explode. I think.
Attention Dunwall
Is that right?
citizens. Do not attempt to house or care for a friend or family member who shows signs of blood on their face and chest area. The only way to help them.
The hell was this? Book of sea shanties sung by sailors. What will we do with a drunken whaler? Feed him to the hungry rats for dinner. Oh
Bring them
God.
to the city watch. They will be
Ouch,
taken
5
to
coins,
the
not
flooded
bad.
district for treatment.
We has a book. Havelock log entry 1. It's been days since our men were dispatched to stash weapons for Corvo in the old sewer. They have not returned, so I can only hope they succeeded in getting the packages delivered. Piero spent considerable time and resources making those things. If I could find a way to mass produce them, the Dunwall Navy would secure its place as the dominant force on the globe. But back to Corvo, can he actually break out of Coleridge? And if so, will he make his way here? I personally give him the odds of 1 out of 1 in 5. Well, you're not very nice, are you? I got an audiograph.
Corvo seems to have arrived in good shape. Much better than I expected, given what I've seen of Coleridge Prison. He seems willing to work with us, and he shouldn't lack for motivation. The man has lost everything. We'll judge how he performs in the field. And if I can, I'll find a way to test him personally.
Well, you're a bit of a dick. Oh god, I'm not reading Navy history. Screw that. Ooh. Pub master room key.
Should I clear space for Samuel then?
If you like, but he won't use it.
Good day, Master Corvo.
Oh,
I had
hello.
a sailor for a boyfriend once. He thought he'd start
Are you a
gold digging
nobleman,
in the
Corvo?
Pandician cliffs.
No one seems
I don't care about your ex, I'm afraid. I'm not being mean, I just really don't care.
Pendleton's great-grandfather took a Sakonan chain.
Why do 100 gold? What the hell?
I thought the story doesn't bear repeating. Even the
Lord
finest
Pendleton
blood can go
Memoirs,
bad.
Chapter
here and
27. In my 13th year, the despised stepmother at last departed, and Pendleton Hall was again quiet, although father had by then sunk into deep depression. It was at this sensitive time that Waverly Boyle first entered my life. She who will be the source of many tender recollections to come.
Tender recollections, you say? Oh, you saucy flirt. Of course, I'm getting I don't know or care what he gets up to in his spare time. With tender recollections. Good God. Right, this is back in our little home, isn't it? Yep. Can I... Ooh, rooftops. To this very, very large tower. Blood from the eyes. Guessing that's a plague symptom. Unbreakable door. Okay, got some random room. Looks like a young girl's room. Call to the Spheres, Volume 1. Okay. Ain't gonna read it. Sorry, but hell no. Alright, what do we got here? The Trials of Aptitude. Okay. And we've got an audiograph as well. Too many books.
Elementary sums. History of the Isles. Geography of the Isles. The Seven Strictures. Litany of the White Cliff. Sayings of the Overseer. One day we'll get a few new books.
Okay. Just moaning about not getting new books. It's fine by me. What happens if we go down here? Is there anything down here for us to even look at? What was that noise? Did you hear that? I know, that was probably the worst attempted copy of that noise, but I don't care. It's fine. Right, you, where have you gone? Piero. Why would I want to use a vice? It's a book here. What are you? Sokolov Technology in the New Age. Okay. Ooh, see a star chart for Southern Skies. 75 gold. Even though we're just going to sell it back to him anyway. Doesn't really matter. More gold for me. Piero, where are you, my good sir? Hello.
Havelock, what can I do for you?
Yeah, upgrades. Come on, man. 2,787. What the hell? Jesus Christ. Alright, sword crossing it is. I don't know, bolt capacity most likely, bullet capacity. We could buy virtually everything. This is a bit ridiculous. Reload, why not? Range, why not? Can anyone tell me why the hell I have so much gold already? There's a key, Piero workshop key. Wait, so we should be able to zoom in with our mask, right? Oh, unless we haven't actually got it on. Okay, you know what? Let's go meet with the Admiral. Hello.
Well, let's get down to it.
Okay,
First off,
Scarface.
I know that assassination is dark business, but sometimes good men have to do bad things to make the world right. Our purpose is clear. We want to restore Her Majesty's line by finding and putting Emily Kaldwin on the throne. To those ends, we'll hide, act in shadow, take them apart, piece by piece. Tonight, High Overseer Campbell dies by your hand. It won't be easy. He's protected by his overseers, an army of religious zealots. But if anyone can do it, you can. Your exploits are legendary.
Is it me or is his eyes too far apart?
Journal. Once you've eliminated him, get the journal, because we think it contains Emily's location. Recovering her is obviously critical, assuming she's alive. That's the gist of it. Remember our cause and strike true. We're counting on you.
Okay, no pressure whatsoever.
Campbell is holding a former overseer by the name of Martin. He's one of us, and if you manage to find him, give him whatever help you can. He's a master strategist, and he got caught working for our cause.
No,
It'd be good to
okay.
have
Just gonna read that.
here at the Hound Pits.
Alright, well if I see him, I'll be sure to grab him. Jelly deals, we need the health, because I stupidly jumped off the cliff, or the rooftop even. Apricot tartlet. Such a weird word, tartlet. Don't waste the precious beer! Alright, so we've got to go back to Samuel. We actually haven't had a look around here. I want to see what that master key's for. Because I don't know. Is there anything around here? Yes, no.
Stay alert and stay loyal.
Stay alert and stay loyal. What a cracker shite. Maybe it's for this place over here. I'm getting lazy. I'm just going to blink. Aw, Hound Pit's key needed. There's an interrogation room, or a prison cell. Okay. We regenerate mana, so it's fine. Who are you? What do you want?
Corvo. Hello. I'm Callista. I work here for Admiral Havelock. I'm sorry to intrude on your business, but this is important. I suspect you're going to kill the High Overseer. That wretched man.
Yes,
There's
what
really
about
no
it?
reason for you to listen to me. But my uncle, Jeff Kernow, still serves as captain in the City Watch. But he's a good man, and my only family.
Okay.
The chatter in servant circles is that Campbell just took delivery of an exotic poison. And I think I know why. My uncle's not corruptible like the rest of them. Campbell is going to poison my uncle. Do you think you could protect him? You used to do that, right? Before you had your current profession.
What's wrong with being a serial
Before
killer?
you became an assassin.
I prefer serial killer. Has a nice, vicious ring to it. No, of course not, but still. Ensure Captain Kerno survives. Okay, you just took that away from me, you prick. Vitality? Or should we save our runes for now? If we save our one more rune, we can get an increase in jump height. Then if we get a level 2, then we get increased movement speed. Oh, the decisions. You know what, yeah, we might... no, we're going to sell it for now. Okay, Samuel, take me away, my good
Ready
sir.
to go? Just give the signal.
Yep. I wouldn't have run to you. Oh, we didn't have the mask on, of course, because we're somewhere where we don't need to wear it. Duh. Distillery District. High Overseer Campbell leads the city's militant religious faction and is a close ally to the Lord Regent. Campbell is completely corrupt and holds a secret to Emily's location. Infiltrate the office of the High Overseer, steal Campbell's journal, and eliminate him. An ally to the loyalist Martin is being held there. Free him and allow him to escape, as well as keep the other captain alive too. I guess we could try. I mean, we're going to be murderous bastards, but in the same breath, we don't need to make sure people die.
Used to be to go straight up Clavering Boulevard, but now it's not so easy. Half the city's dead of the plague. The other half's fighting over what's left. City
Sounds
Watch
like a
still
lovely
holds
place.
The bigger streets, and they've set up those wall of light checkpoints. A man walks through one of those, and he ends up burned to a crisp. Everything not controlled by the City Watch is gang territory. There are the real odd birds living on the fringes like that Granny Rags. They say she's nuts.
She probably is. The plague's around as well.
Just take your pick.
Gangs, Crazy Granny, or City Watch. Sounds like bad, bad, and worse. Dang. But guys, I think that's actually going to do it for this episode of Dishonored. So next episode we're going to be hunting down the Overseer Campbell, as well as visiting the city for the first time. Maybe we might find a couple runes, who knows? Are there any around? We got one. We got one rune, one bone charm, 2 bone charms, 2 runes. So yeah, we're going to be getting ourselves a few runes as well. So be sure to check that out next time. But thank you guys for watching. Oh dear God. If you do enjoy the episode, be sure to drop a like down below. Let me know what you think about the game so far and how hyped are you for Dishonored 2, because I know I am, because this is a really freaking good game and I just like, shoom! I love that. I just love that so much. It's the flick and the just, oh, it's perfect. But yeah, let me know what you're excited for Dishonored 2, the powers, just the fight style, the steampunky kind of environment that we seem to be chucked in this one. Hopefully it's going to stick around for the second one. I'm not entirely sure if the story is going to be stitched together. I'm not sure, but we're just going to have to wait and see. And finally guys, if this is the kind of content that you do enjoy to watch, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. There's rats. Damn rats. Yeah, if you haven't done so already, we are sat at 130 subscribers. It's bloody fantastic. And I'm proud to have each and every one of you be beautiful bastards supporting our lovely little family here on YouTube, or Twitter, or Twitch, whichever you follow me on. Hopefully it's all 3 if you're absolutely awesome, but hey, it's up to you at the end of the day. And of course, if you do decide to subscribe, there's always the added benefit of being able to keep up to date with all of our content. If you're new here, we actually upload 3 videos a day, 7 days a week, 7 ongoing series of bloody fantastic stuff, and I very much enjoy making content for you guys. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and until next time, I shall see you all later.